They are the end of the road, the places where life as we know it officially comes to a close.
But now there is a mission to bring fresh blood to these final resting places. WIAT 42 News reporter Chris Womack explains why cemeteries are getting creative these days.
At 143 years old, Oak Hill Cemetery was originally located on the outskirts of Birmingham.
The cemetery itself is 23.6 acres. It's not super large, but we have close to 11,000 burials in here.
But thanks to Birmingham's early population boom, these days, you'll find Oak Hill in the city's center, right across from the BJCC. And you may find some of its early tenants beyond the gates.
They were excavating on the other side of 17th Street, and they actually found a casket probably from the late 1860s, 1870s. It was a wealthy family. It was a steel casket with a glass top.
With Oak Hill serving as the final destination for people across generations, it's the perfect place for a history lesson.
Of course, Colonel Sloss, James Sloss, is buried here, his family. The late Reverend Shuttlesworth is interred here.
But instead, many of us bury our dead and never look back. That can be a problem.
Kind of fall to the wayside, and then several years later, you usually have problems where graves cannot be found, or there's just so much overgrowth and vandalism.
Oak Hill is part of a nationwide push to preserve final resting places by drawing attention and cash. But how do you convince people to come to a cemetery?
You're sitting among the tombstones.
If you're Oak Hill Memorial Association Director Stuart Oates, you get creative. A film festival is one idea.
Fun for the whole family. We've got little kids that come and people well into their 60s and 70s.
Oak Hill's biggest event is an annual history tour, where some of Birmingham's most notable residents return from the grave.
Another person who's famous to DAR people, Kate Duncan Smith, and you'll have an opportunity to meet her. In fact, she is sitting right over here.
From history tours, film festivals, even a zombie walk, it's still an uphill battle to get people interested in preserving cemeteries. After all, it's one place from which many of us never return. In Birmingham, Chris Womack, WIAT 42 News, coverage you can count on.
So if you're